of the perfect mimosa, hosting galas, wearing enough jewelry to require a bodyguard, vacationing in the French Riviera, and then buying it.
I just thought maybe it was time to prepare for my future. You know, set some financial goals, make some smart investments, open a 401k.
Financial goals? Investments? A 401k? You are horrifying right now. Listen, if winning the lottery were easy, everyone would do it.
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind. Get tools and tips for saving at feedthepig.org. This message brought to you by the American Institute of CPAs and the Ad Council.
Hi, this is JP from Penn Flooring here in Ocala. I would like to invite you to come in and visit our spacious showroom where we have solutions for every style and budget. From wall-to-wall carpet to hardwood floors and tiles, we have an unsurpassed selection of flooring. At Penn Flooring, we've provided quality customer service with a family touch for over 25 years. Visit our website at pennflooring.com or come by our showroom, 1201 Southwest 17th Street, just over the bridge. Penn Flooring, quality customer service with a family touch.
What do I do now?
After 911, don't worry, call Fakuri. Fakuri Medical and Chiropractic, treating auto injuries for over 32 years. Same-day appointments, immediate medical attention, all under one roof. Don't worry, call Fakuri. Go to bestinjurycare.com. All auto insurances are accepted. Available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to take your call. Car accident? Don't worry, call Fakuri. bestinjurycare.com.
It's the end of the fiscal year, and that means budget cuts and number crunching. Now's the time of the year you're evaluating your expenses, planning your budget, and finding ways to save money and increase efficiency to maximize profits. Dex Imaging understands and delivers. Call Dex Imaging today for a free document management evaluation. Cutting your office expenses is as easy as calling Dex Imaging, 352-266-0333. Start saving money today and increase your bottom line with Dex Imaging. Printers, copiers, and fax machines that increase office productivity and save you money. No one understands your bottom line better. Call Dex Imaging today, 352-266-0333, or check them out on the web at deximaging.com. That's DEXimaging.com. Or call 352-266-0333 for your free document management evaluation today.
There are only a few things in life that you can be certain will always be around. Death, taxes, the pursuit of happiness, and computers. As they continue to advance at an epic pace, the one absolute certainty about them is that they'll break. It's not an if, it's a when. And when it happens, bring it to the only company in Ocala that's certified in Apple and Microsoft, Ocala Mac and PC Repair. They even offer on-site computer repair service, so they come to you. And if you do drop it off, you can check your repair status online. Ocala Mac and PC Repair is a family-owned and operated company that can do everything from mobile repair to wireless networks, fixing viruses, data recovery, even building and installing new systems. Visit online at ocalamacpc.com. In person, 1713 East Silver Springs Boulevard. Or give them a call, 352-566-8324. That's 352-566-8324. Ocala Mac and PC Repair.
All right, 5 minutes after 8 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in. Galen Unold is on the phone from LifeSouth Community Blood Center. I've been chatting with Galen off the air a little bit. Now we go on the air where I can tell him it's National Bikini Day. I just thought I'd share that. Good morning, Galen. How you doing?
Hey, good morning. Good morning, Larry, Robin. How are y'all?
Good. Did you have a good, did you see the fireworks yesterday?
No, just held my dog.
Oh, the dog was. Oh, yeah. It was like a war zone. It was everywhere. I mean, not just the professional stuff, but everybody had backyard fireworks. It seemed like.
Well, the economy's good when you can spend a few $100 on something that lasts like 15 minutes.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
You know what I mean?
I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking that's somebody's paycheck up in the sky.
Absolutely. Yeah, and so I most of these fireworks are now made in the U.S. So there you go. It's
oh, really? I didn't know that we had a shift over from China to U.S.
Yeah. There you go.
The topic today was an article from oh my gosh, I can't remember it's a sports site, but it's neither ESPN nor Bleacher, and I just didn't print it up. But anyway, it's the sports that we're not sure should be considered sports. All right. So
All right, this will be a good one.
we'll do that because there was a lot of this yesterday, from what I understand. It was called backyard darts. Have you heard of?
Okay.
Have you had backyard darts?
I mean, I can assume. You mean the lawn darts?
Lawn darts.
You
Yeah.
to throw at each other as kids with they weigh about 5 pounds and have a sharp end.
Yeah, very sharp. Yeah, that's not a sport.
We used to try to catch them.
Oh man. Did you?
Yeah.
Did you get hurt?
That was a game. We would throw it up as high as we could in the air and try to catch them.
Oh man. Yeah, Dr. Heidi Mayer was in here, and Kevin Christian was in here. They Kevin had said to me, last time we were on, Galen followed us. I had to explain. Well, he's always on every day at 8:05. 8:05 is his slot. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went to see fireworks at Top of the World, and it was, and I saw Joe and Patsy and their granddaughter Chelsea there, and it was crowded. I had no idea so many people went to that particular one. So
There were fireworks everywhere. It's pretty amazing.
they were. As I drove home, it was nonstop. Everywhere I went, it was like I was in a war zone, but a pretty war zone.
Yeah, my neighborhood too. They've been blowing off fireworks for like 5 days, but yesterday was the culmination.
Yeah.
Well, one of the coolest things you can do is that LifeSouth has this plane that flies around every night, and on 2 days of the year it's fantastic flying. That's July 4th and New Year's, because it flies at such a low altitude. At about 8,000 to 10,000 feet, you get an incredible view of fireworks the whole way. So it's a really cool thing.
You haven't talked a whole lot about that plane. What does the plane do? Where does it go from and to?
Well, it starts in Gainesville and then it stops in Atlanta, Huntsville, Birmingham, Montgomery.
Really?
And Mobile, Alabama. Yeah, it's just a way we move blood around and in tubes that need to get tested and stuff like that. Yeah, we've had it now for 15 years. Yeah.
So every night the plane is up there doing that round.
Yeah, absolutely.
How long does it take to do
And
do
Dan
all
has
that?
flown on it several times. Dan has flown it several times.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Has he's piloted it?
Yeah, he's gotten some hours in it and been the co-pilot. Yeah, he's flown our plane.
Well,
I've flown on it a bunch of times. So it goes. It leaves Gainesville at about 6 o'clock, and then it gets back to Gainesville at about 2 in the morning, between 2 and 3 in the morning, depending on the weather.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's kind of cool. I wish I could travel that fast. I do. I wish I could get to Atlanta that quickly. I bet you do too when you're driving up there.
I'm driving there right now.
Oh my!
Are you really?
Yeah. It takes me about 5 hours. It takes the plane about 2.5 to 3.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So,
all right. So the topic today is the sports that we're not sure should be considered real sports. So I'll get your thoughts on these, and maybe you have some others you want to throw into the mix. First, how is the blood supply today?
Good day yesterday. Just because of all the July 4th festivities, people feeling patriotic. So we had a good day yesterday. So we got through the 4th. And that really means the halfway point of the summer. So we just need for people to continue to get out there, get some life, and donate blood, because the blood supply doesn't take a vacation.
What doesn't take a vacation? Oh, blood supply.
Blood supply.
Oh, blood supply. Yeah. All right. So let's see. Any we didn't have any. I don't know. I didn't hear any news about people having firework mishaps, but I'm sure they're in the news. I didn't see any in Ocala though.
Come out today. Yeah, they will come out today. It may not have made the press yesterday. If there were any, I didn't hear of any, but usually it takes a day or two before you hear somebody blow off their hand.
Yeah, and that's the sad part, because
Oh
it
my
could have
gosh.
been prevented if they just used common sense.
We were sitting so close to the fireworks. I mean, I think I've never sat that close to the launching place. I didn't even know. We sat down on the lawn. I had no idea where they were going to go. Boom! All of a sudden, it was like right across the street from where we were sitting.
It was great.
Yeah.
Marvelous spectacle.
It's you know what's amazing? How few remnants of paper actually fall down. I mean, most of them just burn completely up, I guess, huh?
You must have been on the wayward side, so you want to be on the opposite direction of the wind. So Yeah.
Okay, I don't know where we were. We were across the street. That's all I know. All right. We want to thank Palm Garden of Ocala and Penn Flooring for sponsoring Galen's announcement that there is a need for blood at all times, and there's only one way we have a blood supply. It's because it's from you and I donating blood, and once every 8 weeks, unless you're doing platelets. The Palm Garden of Ocala facility, I want you to know they are top-notch. If you ever need long-term, short-term, respite, care, everything under that one roof is everything you will ever want. It's not just a health and rehabilitation center. It's a community. It really is. It's like you're living in a little well-run city, and they've got a great restaurant, and they've got a great activities department. They got a great park, if you want to talk about the outside of the building. It's just a beautiful place. Go check it out. Take a tour at 2700 Southwest 34th Street. And Penn Flooring, same thing with them. Well, you don't want to have any long-term stay there, but you want to get some flooring that'll last the long term. We have it here at WOCA. I believe yesterday was the 6th anniversary of the Martones owning WOCA.
Yep.
So, by the way, congratulations to the Martones. We neglected to mention it. But Penn Flooring is where you would get your flooring the way they did for the flooring right here at WOCA, and it looks beautiful.
Nice stuff.
All right, the sports that we are not sure should be considered sports. You may not agree, or you may. Here we go. A spelling bee. Spelling bee.
It's not a sport.
It's not a sport?
Not a sport. No. It's a bee.
Yeah, but you have a winner, and you're competing.
Yeah, it doesn't take any athletic ability.
So define sport. What is a sport?
I mean, you have to be able to. You have to be able to have some athletic ability. You have to have some hand-to-eye coordination. You have to have some. You have to be physically fit to do it, and that's part of it.
Okay.
I mean, there are mental aspects to sports, but a spelling bee it's more about controlling your nerves than it is anything else.
Okay.
I mean, the kids are great. I'm not taking anything away from the kids by saying it's not a sport, but it's
all right. Now, spelling bee was an easy one to see, and to understand why you would say that. Polo is on the list. Polo is not a sport. Why is that?
No, polo is a sport. No, that's a sport. So whoever said it's not a sport's never seen the people actually do it. I mean, you have competition. You have an opponent that you have to beat. Yes, it's a sport.
Okay. Segway polo.
I've never seen that. I mean, that sounds just.
I haven't either, but you can imagine probably it's the same thing, except instead of horses.
The horses make that polo a sport. I mean, it takes physical ability to guide another living animal where you want it to attack the ball.
What about
the mallets are huge. That takes a lot of coordination.
Okay, none of us have seen Segway polo, but apparently it's a thing, and I would imagine it takes some skill to operate that thing and hit that ball with that mallet. Right? I mean, shouldn't that be a sport?
I don't know. I can't judge it. I've never seen it.
All right. Poker. Is poker a sport?
No.
No. Okay, because it doesn't fit into your definition.
No, it's a hard game. I think it's a game of skill, but no, it's not a sport.
I think so, though, because I think they have to have skill in a sport also, even though it's not physical like football.
Yeah, but there's no physical attributes. It's a game. It's not a sport.
All right. Here's one. It's hard. It's hard to argue poker. It's hard to argue spelling bee. Segway polo, I think you got some argument there.
Never seen it.
No, but you've got. I mean, you can understand. It's the just replace the horse with the Segway. All right. All right. The next one is the rhythmic gymnastics. Is that a sport? Galen? He's disappeared.
No, he's calling back. All
right, Galen, you there?
Yeah, I'm sorry. What's a dead zone, I guess?
All right. The next one was rhythmic gymnastics.
It's not a sport. It's silly.
Wait a minute. It fits your
well, it's not a sport because here's the second part of my definition. You are judged. If there's a judge involved,
right,
and somebody has to give you a point,
Right.
not a sport. So, and it's rhythmic gymnastics. I don't know. It's pretty stupid.
So you have to
So
be
it's not a
athletic.
sport.
You have to be
Yeah.
athletic.
You do. You do. It checks some of the boxes, but not all of the boxes. The
Okay.
second you have to have a judge decide if you win or lose,
Oh, okay.
and there's no other way to completely defeat the enemy, then it's not a sport.
Gotcha. Okay, so that means golf is also not a sport.
No, there's a score. There is a score. There's no judge.
Yeah, but you don't have to be physically athletic.
Oh, yes, you do. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
I see.
No, you most certainly do.
I see some
Absolutely.
guys. Wait a minute. I see some guys playing golf that are not in shape at all.
Well, you see people playing basketball who are not in shape at all. I'm talking
Right.
about at the highest level. In order to be great at it,
Right.
you have to be at peak physical performance.
Oh, so a sport is not a sport unless it's being played by people who are very good at it.
No.
What?
No. In order to be great at it,
Right.
okay, if you play golf,
Right.
if you were to play 18 holes and you are out of shape, that's why people die playing golf all the time.
Right.
Not
yeah.
with a cart, but where you're pulling your own bag.
Gotcha.
Yeah, there aren't very many people who can do that.
Okay. Okay, but we're talking about whether the sport is a sport, and it sounds like you're saying golf is not a sport if it's a fat guy on a golf cart.
No, it's still a sport because you're playing a competitor head to head. You control your own score. It takes physical and hand-to-eye coordination to hit the ball.
Oh, okay.
And so there you go.
So golf is a sport.
Based on your physical, and based on your physical ability, determines whether you're good at it or not.
Okay. All right. So the physical part of your definition doesn't apply anymore. The physical.
No, I said the physical. The more physically fit you are, the more likely you are to do very well.
All right. Let's see if you're the pointing, the check boxes applied to curling. Curling is not a sport according to this article. You have to be physically fit. You do get a point. It does take some skill. I don't know. Is curling a sport?
I don't have a problem with curling being a sport. I think it's a Canadian sport, so therefore there's an asterisk next to it. But yeah, I mean, I've seen curling. I think it's actually takes some skill.
Okay.
I don't know how. I mean, most of these people who are good at curling are in their mid-50s and not the best shape of their life. But I don't have. I mean, you have to sweep it and control the stone.
All right.
I don't have a problem with curling being a sport.
All right. Good. Okay. So curling is a sport. Okay. Billiards.
It's not a sport.
You got a point. You got a point. You're gonna have a winner and a loser. There's no judge. It's either the guy.
But it doesn't take when one of the best golfers, one of the best pool players of all time,
Yeah.
is named Minnesota Fats.
Right.
It's not an athletic endeavor.
No, I know, but neither is.
My dad was great at pool, and he was no athlete.
But
He wanted to be an athlete.
okay, but wait a minute. Now, so then, I don't understand how golf is a sport then. If you could play golf without being athletically inclined.
Yeah.
Who said you? No. What I said is the more athletic you are, the better golfer you are.
Wouldn't that be true with pool too? With billiards?
Absolutely not. No.
Why not?
No. You don't have to be physically fit to stand around a pool table and hold a pool cue.
All right. I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, but it's skill.
Yeah, again, I'm not saying that I'm not taking away their skill. Just because you're skilled at something doesn't make it a sport.
Cheerleading. What about cheerleading?
It's not a sport. It's not a sport. You have to have a judge.
Why?
You can't beat somebody head to head.
Yeah, but you get point. You get when cheerleaders are competing, they get points for specific moves that they have to pull off exactly the way they're supposed to.
But it's just like ice skating is not a sport. Or an ice skater's not a sport.
What?
It's not a sport.
Yeah, but you
Not a
got to be
sport.
athletic to be ice skating.
You have to be.
I'm not saying you don't. But you got to remember my key point is that there's a judge involved.
Right.
It's not a sport.
There's a judge
If the
involved.
Russians can give you a 10 or 1, then it's not a sport.
What about the umpire at a baseball game? Isn't that a judge?
Ball and strike. It doesn't decide who wins the game. If I hit a home run, you can't compete it. It's not like the Russian could come in and say, no, that ball wasn't a home run. You can't do that.
So in baseball, you don't have to be athletic, really. I've seen a lot of guys playing baseball.
Yes, you do.
I've seen a lot of guys that don't look very good.
Well, they may not look like it in a uniform, but they are very skilled and very athletic.
Well, you're talking about the professionals.
Extremely athletic.
But I mean the guys at Jervy Gant. Okay, they do not look like they're in shape.
No. Listen, let's be clear.
What?
Anybody can play football.
Right.
Right? We could go out and play football.
Right.
We'd suck at it. And my point is the better athlete you are, the more physically fit you are, the better you're going to be at that sport.
No disagreement, but if it's called a sport only if you're athletic, then golf doesn't become a sport.
Right.
No. First of all, it's not my only criteria. You're parceling what I'm saying. It's got to be several attributes, and you have to be an athlete to play golf at the highest level.
All right.
The better athlete you are, the better golfer you are. If you look at the top golfers in the world now, they're all over 6'1" or higher, and they hit the ball 310 yards in the air, and that's an athletic movement.
Yeah, I know, but
we can go out. We're a weekend hacker. We could never compete at that.
No, never. But it doesn't change.
Like
it doesn't change the label of the activity from sport to non-sport. Right? Is that what you're saying?
I don't know. I'm missing the point.
All right. I'm just trying to understand what you're saying. You're saying that if I go play football with a bunch of guys who look like me and we're horrible at it, it doesn't change the fact that it's a sport just because we're horrible at it. Right?
Correct. You're just not very good at it.
Not very good.
No. Whereas you could be 750 pounds and a body fat index of like 100.
Right.
And be a spelling bee. Right?
Yeah.
I think no athletic ability whatsoever.
Right. Well, you could be pumping an accordion and hitting all the wrong notes, but you're still playing an accordion. Right?
Are you?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Are you?
Yeah, of course.
Or are you just pushing buttons on an accordion? There's a difference between a musician and somebody who just plays on an instrument.
All right. So then, okay. So this is where I'm confused. If I'm horrible at golf is still a sport.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
But if I'm great at gymnastics is not a sport, even though the points are for specific moves that have to be pulled off exactly right.
There's some artistic in it. Yeah. I'm not saying they're not athletes.
All right.
I'm not saying they're not very skilled.
Let's go to another. All right, let's go to another one. Bowling. They say bowling is not a sport.
No.
Is it? Is bowling a sport?
No.
Well, you have an exact point, right?
Yep.
Okay.
No athletic ability.
But we already established you don't need to have athletic ability.
No, it's not what I established. No. When did I establish that? I said it's one of the key factors is you have to have an athletic ability. When did I say you don't?
Because golf is a sport, even if I'm out of shape.
No, here's you're missing what I'm saying. What I'm saying is the better shape you're in, the better athlete you are,
right.
The better player you are.
I got that.
Right? So in bowling, doesn't matter what kind of shape you're in.
Well, yeah, I think it does. I think the better shaped person is going to get more control of the ball.
I think so.
But still, even with that, it doesn't change. Baseball is still a sport, even if you're horrible at it.
No, and again, let me go back. The better physical shape you're in, the better your hand-eye coordination, the better athlete you are,
all right.
The better baseball player you're going to be.
All right, let me see how about this one? Badminton. Is it a sport?
Sure. Yeah, it checks all the boxes.
All right. All right. There's another one on here. Ping pong. Kind of the same line of badminton.
Same thing. Ping pong, tennis. If you don't think tennis is a sport, go play a set.
Oh, I know, it's exhausting.
Well, I would say the same thing for curling. I mean, it looks like it's a hard thing. All right.
Yeah. I said curling's a sport.
Archery. Is archery a sport?
Now you're getting into your marksmanships. pistol shooting and things like that. And
Right,
I say
right.
no. I say it's a skill, but it's not a sport. You're not hitting a moving. You're not moving with whatever you're doing. You don't have to have any lateral skills. So no.
But it's in the Olympics, so it's considered.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that are in the Olympics that aren't sports. Synchronized swimming is in the Olympics. That's not a sport.
The only other one I didn't mention is darts, because we did mention lawn darts, but
Darts is the same thing to me as archery.
Okay, right, that's fair. That's fair.
Still, it's not a sport.
Oh wait, bobsledding is on here. Bobsledding, is that a sport?
No. No. You're falling gracefully.
So if I enter the Olympics as a bobsledder, I got a gold medal, but not for sports?
You're an Olympic athlete. Doesn't mean you're playing a sport.
I guess. Okay.
Is a track a sport?
It's track.
Yes.
Okay, then.
Because you're competing head to head with your opponent.
Okay, well then swimming should be a sport, because when they're in those races.
Swimming is a sport.
Oh,
And
okay.
swimming is absolutely a sport.
Yeah, he was synchronized swimming and swimming. Two different
I
things.
see. Okay.
All right. Where's the Bloodmobile today?
Bloodmobile today, Larry, is actually at the Walmart right there on East 40.
Oh, nice. Excellent.
All right. Be careful driving. Were you going to be in Atlanta tomorrow morning?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. All right, Galen. Well, be careful, and thank you for what you do. That was fun. Fun segment.
All right. Thanks, you guys.
All
Bye,
right,
all.
we'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Seth with AA Lock, Dock, and Security. Have you ever thought about the locks or security on your house or business? Have you ever wondered why the keys to your new car cost so much? Well, at AA Lock, Dock, and Security, we can help with securing your valuables. We can even replace those expensive transponder keys. We can give you the knowledge that no one else will. Call AA Lock, Dock, and Security at 867-1965. That's 867-1965.
Hello, gorgeous. Hi, this is Becky at Hello Gorgeous Salon. Let's get rid of those sun damaged ends and faded out color and get into something rich and vibrant. It's time to get that new look started. So call today and set up your appointment at Hello Gorgeous Salon, 351-5358. Hello Gorgeous is a certified Brazilian blowout salon. We can tame those locks, leaving your hair healthy and shiny with a Brazilian smoothing treatment. And whether you're going on a job interview or out on a date, your hands do a lot of talking. Manicures are a must. Hello Gorgeous is a full-service salon, so let us help you make a great first impression. Call us today to set your appointment at Hello Gorgeous. Our number is 352-351-5358. Again, that's 352-351-5358. Hello Gorgeous is conveniently located in the heart of downtown Ocala, right next to the historic Marion Theater. And don't forget, we also do men and children's cuts too.
I'm Jan Marino from Palm Garden of Ocala, and I'd like to tell you about the Palm Garden Way. We promote individual care, of course, but we also encourage GEMS. That's going the extra mile, and these are thoughtful individual gifts that make each guest stay special. A gem could be a daily latte or a new book or something else that means a lot to our guest. To find out more about the Palm Garden Way, take a tour, located on the corner of 27th Avenue and 34th Street in Ocala.
Fox News Radio, I'm Lillian Wu. The North Korean leader promising his nation will never put its weapons programs up for negotiations a day after a successful ICBM test launch, which prompted this reaction from the U.S.
Missiles fired into the waters off South Korea, a show of force to those neighbors in the north. The U.S. 8th Army released those images at the very moment Washington confirmed North Korea's claim.
Greg Milan with Fox Sister Network Sky News. The president this morning taking off for the second foreign trip of his term, the first stop Poland, and police calling it a clear assassination, the shooting of a New York City police officer this morning. Police scanner audio from Broadcastify officials say Miasota's familia died at the hospital. Police shot and killed the suspect, Alexander Bonds. Fox News, we report, you decide.
Unexpected reactions to smart financial decisions brought to you by feedthepig.org.
Well, I finally did it. My student loan is totally paid off.
I can't believe it.
I can't believe it either. I paid more than the minimum each month, and soon enough, it was gone.
So you're just giving up?
Giving up on what?
The life of luxury. Egyptian cotton, caviar Thursdays, designer everything.
What are you talking about?
Our plan. What happened to winning the lottery and mastering the art of the perfect mimosa? Hosting galas, wearing enough jewelry to require a bodyguard, vacationing in the French Riviera, and then buying it.
I just thought maybe it was time to prepare for my future. You know, set some financial goals, make some smart investments, open a 401k.
Financial goals? Investments? A 401k? You are horrifying right now. Listen, if winning the lottery were easy, everyone would do it.
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind. Get tools and tips for saving at feedthepig.org. This message brought to you by the American Institute of CPAs and the Ad Council.
Howdy, folks. RL here for Dairy Queen Silver Springs. It's a new year full of good stuff and good food, so come on down to DQ at Silver Springs and start it off right, because we've got things for your heart's delight. Chicken strips and pepper gravy and slaw or chili dogs, oh so savory. Codfish and grilled burgers too, made to order just for you. Creamy and frosty, blizzards and shakes, and all kinds of flavors for goodness sakes. Dairy Queen Silver Springs, where we always treat you like kings and queens.
Robin, how do you like my design?
You're designing a box?
That's not a box. It's a doghouse.
Rough draft for your rough? Sounds like you need personal service.
I do?
Yes, to print the blueprints. See Mark at the Personal Service Center. He can print blueprints, notarize permit applications, print and mail out invoices, and even provide great-looking business cards.
Personal Service Center. That's the one on the corner of Northeast 25th Avenue and 24th Street, right?
Just look for the yellow signs. Your pedigree palace will be a reality in no time.
That was the sound of a tree falling. It could be your tree. You're going to have it trimmed, but never got around to calling Pride Tree Service. It could have fallen in a field, and now all you have to do is call Pride Tree Service, and they'll have it quickly out of the way for a great price. But don't wait until the tree falls. It may not fall in the field. It may hit your car, your house, or worse. So call Pride Tree Service today and avoid all those headaches before they happen. Pride Tree Service, 572-2510. That's 572-2510.
Whether you're just starting out in your career or ready to make a change, being a commercial pilot is within your reach. The FAA has predicted that in the next few years, the number of planes in the sky will double, and that means a lot more jobs in aviation. Ocala Aviation has teamed up with an accredited university, enabling you to get a college degree in aviation while training to be a commercial pilot. And with options like financial aid, grants, and scholarships, it's never been a better time to get your new career in aviation started today. For more information, call me at Ocala Aviation, 352-861-7484.
Hi, I'm Big Daddy Don Garlitz, asking you to support adoption by purchasing a Choose Life license plate from your county tag office. You know it costs a lot to give a child life. Many times a woman is forced to make a bad choice because of financial pressures. Help save the lives of the unborn children by aiding women whom choose life instead of abortion. Take a stand for life. Purchase your Choose Life license plate today. For more information, go to chooselife.org or call 352-624-2854.
Career Source, Citrus, Levy, Marion brings together business and community partners, economic development leaders, and educational providers to connect employers with qualified, skilled talent and job seekers, employment and career development opportunities. Tune in the first Wednesday of each month at 9:30 to Career Source, Citrus, Levy, Marion, and learn how they can help you.
Ocala's information station, 1370 WOCA.
Ocala.